Since this report was made, 5 of the 100 Spanish engineers have signed a work contract in the Black Forest. The others may want to wait for better times in their own country. And for more, we're joined by Hans-Peter Burghof from the Hohenheim University. It's good to have you with us. Well, last week's bank aid package didn't really impress markets. Spain's economy is still struggling. What needs to be done for it to get back on track?
Well, this is all just about money, and we're winning time with money, maybe. But the point is we need real reforms in Spain on the working market, as we've seen here. It means these are well-qualified people, and they don't find a job in their country. So seemingly there's something going fundamentally wrong, and so you must have real reforms in the country. The money itself doesn't solve the problems. The Spaniards themselves must solve their problems. And maybe the markets are a bit skeptical because the support for reforms seems to decrease in the Spanish society.
Yeah, we've seen lots of protests, obviously, and the threat of even more protests is certainly there. Do you think that a bailout, Madrid asking for a full bailout, are we looking at that possibility as well?
Well, this might happen. The problem is, will we get this bailout because we already invested so much money in Greece and wasted this money, and I don't know how much power we'll still have left in Europe to finance such a bailout. And I think Spain would have deserved it because they did make lots of efforts to get out of the problems. Now they're getting in a very narrow situation.
Now, you said we wasted money in Greece, and Greece certainly doesn't look like it will be able to cut its deficit anytime soon. Could there be yet another bailout for Greece as well?
Well, there could be, and many Europeans want that, but it doesn't help at all. It makes the thing only more costly. So we would lose all this money. And I think we could use this money much better than Spain and Greece, because reforms in Greece, they've got so much time. They had so much time. For example, to use it to help Spain at the moment. At the end, we must look at our own creditworthiness as well. So the amount of money, the total amount of money should be limited we spend on this purpose, because in the end, I mean, if everybody's weak, nobody can help anybody.
Yeah. Well, that's all very well, but right now, of course, it's this bailout strategy has been the only one we've seen. And you just mentioned it'll weaken us in the end. Moodys, ratings agency Moodys has now cut its outlook for Germany from stable to negative. What does that mean for Europe's strongest economy?
Well, everybody in Germany says it doesn't matter a lot. The truth is, it's a very, very bad signal. It tells us this policy can't go on. One interesting aspect, Finland remained on the same level. They were not downrated in this moderate way. And if you look at the information why, the answer is because they tried to limit the losses from these European obligations. So they follow a different strategy, and they get a profit from that.
Okay, and just briefly, if you could, what are the alternatives to the current crisis management, which so far hasn't really shown much result?
Well, in the end, it's about responsible government. The one who organizes a budget is responsible, and if the budget doesn't work, you can't ask everybody else for money.
Okay, Hans-Peter Burghof, thank you very much for joining us.